Hi, JPO here again. Time for a honing video. This WoolfBlades entry model. It's a full hollow ground blade in RWL 34. So previously this was honed with one layer of tape and finished with a micro bevel with 2 layers of tape. So now essentially I'm going to just to see or show that this steel isn't that demanding to hone. The people ask, is the juice worth the squeeze? And yeah, people need to find out that for themselves, but it's not they're not that difficult to hone, but you need a little experience, and maybe this can help if someone is struggling to hone this steel. So again, now I'm starting without tape, so now I'm going to cut in a concave bevel with this convex Shiro Suita, Nakayama Shiro Suita. So if this a synthetic stone will probably cut faster than this. So yeah, so again, the previous bevel was with 2 layers of tape, and it was a flat bevel. So now I'm creating, I'm not sure what the radius of this stone is, but I think it's around 2.8 meters or something. So the speed you see here is partly due to the shape of the stone, and yeah, this steel cuts. It's quite easy to cut with these Japanese natural stones. Yeah, it sounds quite rough, but because the grind line of this is really sharp, and the pitch you get on these stainless steel razors, yeah, even when you shave, is louder than your typical carbon steel razor for some reason. And the scales are a little awkward to flip like this, but yeah, you get used to it. So I'm not sure what Trevor at WoolfBlades does to these blades, but the heat treatment and the purity of the steel is probably world class, in my opinion. Don't think there is many, if any, that does what he does, and even if you're not the design is not what you're after, just the steel is worth the price of these, in my opinion. So these are, you probably pay on this model, you probably don't pay much more than your typical TI razor or something, and yeah, they shouldn't even be compared, because this is it's the next best razor in my collection isn't isn't even close to what you can get out of these blades when they are honed right. So it's yeah, it feels like you're shaving with a completely dull blade that just removes the whiskers, and that feeling remains even after. I have my first WoolfBlades razor. I think it's over 2 years now old, and I still have the same edge I put on it when I got it. So, and it still feels as crisp and sharp as the day I owned it. So, yeah, you can't even a Philharmonica can't match that performance. So even if you don't like to own razors, and you can just send it to someone who knows how to squeeze out the performance out of these, and you probably don't need to re-hone it before. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how much I can shave on one edge, but that's not the reason why I'm re-honing it now. It's not because it needs to be re-honed. It's just because I want to. I'm finishing with one layer of tape, and I think the bevel angle is around 17 degrees. Not sure if that was a naked spine or if that was one layer, but yeah, regardless, I want to peel off one layer of tape and see if that angle change is noticeable, and I'm also to see if I'm able to add flexibility in the bevel by using a convex stone. Yeah, and I'm also testing this Osuku finishing stone, how well it cuts this particular steel. So I've tried it with other types of steel, and it seems to be performing quite well. So now when you're adding tape, you're transferring, you're reducing the contact with the bevel, contact area with the bevel, and you're also as a result, the pressure over that area is increased relative to the size of the area. So this steel really needs to get enough pressure behind the apex to cut effectively. So if it gets too flexible and you don't have enough pressure behind the edge, then you just end up with a burr, and that you need to remove with pasted strops or some other way. It's the carbides in this are quite tough. So as you can see, this will be shown at the end, but these stones only partly cut the carbides, or I'm not sure if they even cut the carbides. Yeah, so it really didn't take that much time to go from this Shiro Suita to this. I think the Shiro Suita is probably for Suita it's quite hard. It's around level 4, and I'm not sure what the grit is, but it's gives a edge that is quite comparable to an 8K. So the work you need to do on the finishing stone is even with this still isn't that much. Yeah, so this when you look at these edges under magnification, if you don't have experience looking at this stuff, it can be a little difficult to interpret and know what you're looking at. But one important factor is the scale we are looking at. I think the magnification is around probably 700 or 800. So this is relative to a human hair. This, as you can see, this is my daughter's hair. So this is your typical Norwegian hair. It's probably around 80 to 100 microns. You can also see the scales in the hair if you pause and look closely. So this is the level we are looking at under the microscope. So, and as you can see, this steel, it looks like almost like the carbides look like almost like peas, or so they're this adds to how this steel shaves. So these carbides are or like small ball bearings, and even if they might look a little, they don't look rough, but yeah, they add to the cutting. So you really don't want a perfectly polished apex. You also need some texture to aid in the cutting. So this these edges feel like if you ever shaved with a cuticle edge, that feels like it's completely dull, but it's still the whiskers just squeegee off. This is how these edges feel. So, and that feeling remains for a long time. So yeah, I really don't have anything negative to say about these razors. They are for the price you probably, yeah, I don't think you can match these particular razors. Yeah, so I was asked at Badger and Blade shaving forum if the juice was worth the squeeze, and of course this is your typical passive-aggressive comments you get from people who have already made up their mind that they're not going to buy it, but still they like to leave snarky remarks and instill doubts in people that are on the fence if they should buy one. So yeah, so that's it. For anyone who is on the fence if they want to get one of these blades, it's only one way to find out if you like it. And yeah, this is my 6th blade, so I can only speak for myself, but yeah, highly recommend these WoolfBlades to anyone, especially beginners, if they can even if they don't know how to hone, if you can get someone to hone it for them. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.